The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
223,000 May non-farm payrolls increased by 223,000 jobs. The unemployment rate is 3.8%. Average hourly earnings up 0.3% for the month, 2.7% year over year.
Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. The emphasis, I don't get, is on jobs. The emphasis should be on wages. They should call it Wage Friday, not Job Friday. The jobs are always the same number. We're averaging about 175,000 jobs. We don't increase jobs in this country. We haven't since 2008 because CEOs takes our jobs and they ship them overseas. They bring in robots. CEOs don't want to hire people, to pay people. Jobs, jobs, jobs. No, what's important to these notes or these reports is wages. That's where we're getting killed. The wages aren't increasing. So everybody's replacing the lack of wages with credit cards, with debt. So we're a debt society, which is so dangerous. So, except for the 1 percentile who have all the money. They're the only ones that could be in the stock market. Remember, the 1 percentile, they invest because they have money. Americans, you and I, contribute to our economic GDP growth through wages, but they contribute through investment. We don't have enough wages. That's the problem. To contribute to our growth through investment. You can't make money unless you're investing. If you just get a wage, you will never create wealth. You can't, it's impossible. Wealth creation is impossible when you're on wages unless you get enough wages, like a football star or a baseball star or a movie star. A person is on wages, he's always going to struggle, which means our country's always struggling, which means our country can't grow. And that's why we haven't grown our GDP to 3%. They always tell us, oh, our country's growing. No, it's not. We've been trying to get to 3% since 2008, right after the crash, and we can't. It's impossible. We need wage growth. Forget these jobs. And the jobs are one big lie anyways. 40% of those jobs are fake. The BLS pumps up the numbers by 40% every time. It's called the birth, death metric system. It's an assumption of jobs. The first 40% of jobs, they're assuming those jobs are there. But a bunch of nonsense. 223,000? Subtract 40% of that. Then you got the half-truth. This thing's so phony, it's incredible, these job numbers. Retail added 31,000 jobs. General merchandise, 13,000. Healthcare rose by 20. Who cares? What we should be hearing is anybody who works at retail, wages went up by 35 cents. Healthcare went up by $1.25. Transportation and warehousing, those jobs went up by $2.50. most of the jobs we're creating are not high-paying jobs, because high-paying jobs come from small businesses, and we don't have enough small businesses because of this Frank Dodd bill that killed small businesses, because the Frank Dodd bill, as I told you yesterday, was put in for a purpose to kill the community banks, because right after 2008, as I told you, when the banks were in trouble and they got their bailout, the bailout wasn't enough. They needed deposits. Well, guess what? The community savings banks were healthy. They didn't get hurt during the crash like the big banks. They were healthy. They had big fat deposits, and they wanted those deposits. So they cut a deal. The bankers, as I told you yesterday, I don't want to repeat it. So all the banksters, when they knew where they're going down, right at the end, they knew Obama was going to be president, cut a deal with him, said, hey, we'll give you millions and millions of dollars. We'll get you in the Oval Office. But we need more than the bailout that we're getting from Baby Bush. We need deposits. We want you to destroy the community banks by loading them up with regulations. And the one main regulation we want you to put in there is make sure they got to increase their reserves so high they don't have enough money to lend, because it's all reserves. Then they'll go out of business and we'll pick them up. We don't have to buy them. That's exactly what went on. So, again, it all comes down to, if this country is going to survive and we're not going to go through a crash, we need wages to increase, and our wages aren't increasing. Without wage growth, we're dead. We need consumption. Remember, consumption contributes 70% to our economic GDP growth. We're not getting that because the CEOs are not doing their contribution. Americans, the worker, they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're working hard. They're trying to get a good job. They're working. When they go to work every day, they're working hard. They're trying to get extra hours. They're working hard. They are contributing to our economic growth through their wages. The CEO is supposed to take up the other end, and they're supposed to contribute through our economic GDP growth through investment, taking the profits, taking the tax cuts that were signed with the tax bill in January and plow them back into the company. That increase, then take that money they plow in, they buy new machinery, new equipment, new technology, and then what happens? Productivity goes up, then what happens? Your wages go up. There you go. Now wages increase. Now maybe the people who are on wages can save a little. If they can save a little, they can invest. And if savings goes up, that means small businesses now have a place to go to borrow money. Small businesses don't go to Wall Street. They're not publicly traded companies. But it's not the way it's working. The CEOs are not keeping up with the deal. Since that bill was signed, that $1.1 trillion is what they got, corporate tax savings. Signed in January. They're supposed to go take that money, put into capital investment. That's how wages are supposed to go up. Not happening. Instead, they doubled the amount of stock buybacks by $4.8 billion a day. Let me repeat, $4.8 billion a day over the same period last year. What, are you nuts? That wasn't the deal. That wasn't the deal. So unless wages go up, the folks, they get scared. They're accustomed to a certain lifestyle, so what do? Just like what happened in 1929, what happened in 1987, what happened in 2008. People start going out and get debt. They start getting more debt, because they want to live the same lifestyle they become accustomed to. Then our banksters, the gangsters, make sure they have enough credit cards. Make sure they give them a car, as long as they can breathe on the back, on the mirror. They'll give them, stretch it out for 7 years. Oh, they'll give them the credit. And so they're out there trying to keep that lifestyle going. Borrow, until what happens? It has to be paid back. Then what happens when it has to be paid back? The same thing happened in 1929, same thing happened in 1987, same thing that happened is happening right now. That's right. What happened in 1929, 1987, 2008 is happening right now, and it started January 26th. That's why you should join my gang. I'll be right back with some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil'sGang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, Phil'sGang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at PhilsGang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. PhilsGang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Put your money to work. Make your investments pay. Listen to Phil Grandy. Now, here's Phil.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
So listening to Payne telling us how the economy's great because Ralph Lauren's going up, Tiffany's going up. Wait a minute. That's unbelievable he could even say it. Let me play this again. This is so stupid. I never heard anything like this. He should be banned from TV.
Listen, retail had 31,000 jobs. You'd expect that lost, not gained. And I'm seeing that reflected in the stock market. Last week, the top 3 stocks out of every stock in the S&P 500, Foot Locker, Tiffany, Ralph Lauren. I mean, it's really amazing. I think the American public is showing how confident they are. This confidence we heard about, by the way, yesterday in the consumer income and spending, same thing. A huge number, the best number since...
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
The average American doesn't go to Tiffany's. The average American doesn't go to Ralph Lauren or Foot Locker. How many kids can afford go to Foot Locker? $300 for a pair of sneakers? They use a credit card, for heaven's sakes. That's debt. But here's what he's not telling you. I tell you, Payne's just like the rest of them. Like Varney, they're all the same. They're all the same. It's unbelievable. I mean, I don't even want to describe them. Anyways, first of all, what we've had with Tiffany, you got to go back and look at Tiffany. If you go back, Tiffany, remember, got slammed. Slammed. The stock dropped like, 15%, 20%, big time. So their earnings, they've been going sideways. They've been in the sideways range since May 2017 to just, again, to May, right around, it took off right around May, around May 22nd. So what you have is a pattern where the stock continues to go sideways in a narrow range. You're in about a 4% narrow range. So it's like taking a rubber band, you tighten it and tighten it and tighten it and tighten it, and you let it go and it takes off. Well, what happens is you have no growth. You have nobody buying the stocks. It just keeps going sideways. So when you have a quarter that comes in, and it's an easy comparable, all your other quarters suck. So when you have a stock that's been going sideways, and it's like, as I say, like a rubber band tightening and tightening. And then you have an easy comparable, the shorts. Everybody who was short panicked. These weren't people who were going in there and just buy. And I'm not saying there wasn't any sales. I'm not saying that at all. Their quarter was good. But their quarter, by comparison, was so easy to beat that the shorts covered their positions. That's a one-time move. That is not a trend. When a stock shoots up from $99 to $132, that's not a trend. When a stock moves up one day 33%, that's not because they all go in one day? What, everybody go shopping in one day? In Tiffany's? Are you kidding? That's not how it works. If you look at a pattern on a stock chart, you want a pattern that's going up in a nice trend, good-looking trend, nice and steady, not going up too fast, not going up too slow, just a nice steady growth. You don't want all of a sudden a thing jump up 35%. You sell into those. You don't buy the stock, you sell into. This has nothing to do with how the American consumer is feeling. The American consumer is not feeling good because he's not making wages. He's been making the same wages adjusted for inflation since 1970, for God's sakes. Are you kidding? I mean, the way they spin this stuff is unbelievable. So you have guys like George Soros, Elon Musk, Sergey Brin, Steve Cohen, Icahn, you have about 12 people, Buffett, Koch brothers. I mean, these dozen men, they have as much wealth as 3.6 billion people together who make up the poorest of the world. And one of 10 people, and think about this, and 1 in 10 people are surviving on less than $2 a day. These dozen men make as much wealth as the aggregate of 3.6 billion people. Can you believe that? And these are people that make up the poorest in the world. Where these people, 1 in 10, are surviving on less than $2 a day. This is unbelievable. We have inequality. Our inequality in this country, income inequality, is destroying our growth. Why do you think the stock market can't go up? Since it dropped 12% since January, it can't go back up 12%. It's got about 7% left to get back up to the January level. It can't do it. Today, it hits again. The same place has been hitting 5 times. It can't break out. The volume's terrible because the institutions are staying away. Why? Because the institution knows the earnings going forward are going to be terrible. Because the earnings in the first quarter were terrific because the tax cuts gave them a 7% boost in earnings. They're not going to get that the second quarter. And they know the second quarter earnings are going to be terrible. They're not going to have that bonus. And wages haven't been increasing and people aren't out shopping. They're getting tapped out with their credit cards. Remember, we all pay for that. That's why we're in the middle of a crash, or the beginning of a crash that started in January. Happens with every crash. You get the very, very wealthy who have all the money, and then everybody else goes out and does all the borrowing. And now, when they have to pay it back, that's when the crashes come. And that's where we are. Are you kidding? Unbelievable. We'll be back with a lot more and take a look at some stocks you can make some money on. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. It's $39.95. And if you're real busy, just use my video group.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Well, that puts me up $13,087 in 2 days.
I'm up like 15%.
I'm up $5,000 in a month and a half.
I'm up about 15% for this year. I'm up $28,000 since November.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Thousands of investors trust PhilsGang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at gang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. So, PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. We'll see you on the charts. Short time, but want to invest in the stock market? Let PhilsGang.com help you. For only $30.95 a month, you get
Works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. PhilsGang.com.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to PhilsGang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out PhilsGang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
A pretty strong increase in wages.
Weekly wages, hourly wages were both up. We're seeing wages rise. And those wage numbers that we saw are important for that psychological boost for American workers.
Wages are going up. They're going up meaningfully.
Meaningfully. Wages are going up meaningfully. Welcome back to Phil's Gang. If you want to join my gang, it's only $39.95. One of the best programs, or most popular program, I should say, is the one called my video program, where you don't have to do anything. It's for a person who is so busy or who just doesn't want to learn anything, but they just want to make money. It's a program I put together. What I do, I use my algorithms on my chart that I designed personally for myself that gives me my buy and sell signals. And what I do is I select stocks for the gang. We go over them, and the gang starts buying them, and then I'll take 1 or 2 of those stocks. I'll put it in my video. I release the video 3 times a day. I change it 3 times a day on that same stock or stocks, and I tell you exactly what to do. Like any self-help video, go by the directions. So I'll take a stock like I did. Give you an example. I took one of our stocks was AMD, and we purchased AMD. I put it on the video, and we told everybody, okay, here it is. Do exactly what I tell you to do. I'm going to buy it at $11.38, and we bought it at $11.38. I told them let's put a stop about 2.5% below that, so they would know the most they would lose would be 2.5%. Now, we got in with the idea of buying it at $11, like I said, around $11, and get out around $14. So I said, let's take a risk of about 2.7%, 3% to gain 14%. So that's what we know going in, which is most of the time is about the risk what we take with stops. So we got a beautiful return on this stock. Now, it has nothing to do with the company. I don't even know what AMD is doing. I could care less. I don't care about their earnings. I don't care about anything. All I know is that I have learned over 40 years in this business, over 72 years on this earth, I know something about the stock market. And it all comes down to one thing. No longer does it have stocks go up because of earnings. No longer do stocks go up because great investors search around for stocks that have low valuations. They want to go in and buy them, stay with it for 7 to 10 years while they change their management, put in new products. In 10, 11, 15 years, they make a lot of money in those stocks. Stay in it year in and year out. Those days are gone. Those days went bye-bye when I started with a discount brokerage. When the discount brokerage started, that was the end of the retail customer. He got screwed. He got screwed because, remember, when you're a broker, before discount brokerage, they really took care of you. They made big commissions. I mean, they were like your doctor. They really cared about you, and they made sure you made money. Now they weren't making $200, $300 every time they bought you, recommended you stock. They were making $5, $7. They couldn't live the lifestyle they became accustomed to. So what do you think these brokerage companies did? They said, let us buy the stocks first, and we'll mark them up to our customers, and we'll tell all kinds of lies. We'll promote them. We'll push them. We'll get Kramer on push it. We'll get Bartiromo on push. We'll put these stocks on CNBC every morning. Push these things. Create some great stories. And then came the dot-com. Oh, the dot-com was just perfect because the discount brokerage just was coming in. And then right after the discount brokerage, the timing couldn't be better. All these dot-com stocks, which was beautiful. They could buy stocks at $5 and in the afternoon be selling for $50. That destroyed the industry. So what you had to figure out, and if you're in this business long enough like me, what you figured out is the big boys aren't going to go home. Think they're going to go home? What are they going to do? So they decided, let's go and buy stocks. We'll all group together. We'll get the hedge funds together. We'll get the insurance companies together. We'll get the big boys together. And we'll all buy the same stocks in the same group at the same time. And we'll take our computers and we'll put them right next to the New York Stock Exchange computers and we'll front run their stocks. So they decide, okay, we're going to buy AMD. It doesn't matter if AMD was profitable, not just like the same thing that happened with Ralph Lauren or Tiffany's when that stock took off 35% in one day. How do you think it got there? Because all the hedge funds and all the big insurance companies, they all decided, let's cover our shorts at the same time. And they made a fortune. That's all they do is move money around from stock to stock. So you got to learn to follow that money. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to do any of that work. I do all that work. You don't even give me your money. All you're paying me for $39.95 a month is follow my video that I give you 3 times a day on specific stocks. Just follow them. But one thing I can assure you, I can't tell you we're going to make 16% next month on 5 stocks in June. Or in May, on 5 stocks, we made, 15% return. We had a pretty good month. And the month before that, I think it was like a 16, I think 1 month was 1 month 16%, the other month 15%, and each month was about 5 or 6 stocks. That's the returns we made. And since January, overall, on 13 stocks, we made 16% return. Because I'm going to wait and select the best stock, take my time, and then I tell you exactly what to do. It's a great way for a person who doesn't want to learn, doesn't take the time, and a person who's busy. And now if you decide you want to come in and take advantage of everything, the umbrella. Oh, my God, we got the best teaching platform in the world. For $39.95? Are you kidding me? So, all I want you to do is help St. Jude, and that's why we've kept this price so low for so long. Since the first day we started this business, almost 20 years ago. We haven't raised the price. We haven't raised the price. So it's a great way, it's a great way to get your family to learn how to really invest in stocks by just following the big boys. That's all you got to do. You just got to know when to get out. But most important, when you start with a stock like AMD, we knew exactly what our risk was going to be. We're going to risk 3% to make 10%. We made even more than that. Take another stock. One of our other stocks we had was WMB. I'm not making this up. WMB. We took this stock and we bought it early. We bought it. We saw the institutions. We see the institutions coming in. Now remember, the chart is what I designed for myself. So we bought it around $26. $26. And this was just a little small stock. I said, look at the institutions coming in. Bought around $26 and went up to around $28. Nice little 7% profit. And we got out. And then right after we got out, I said, let's get out because we had an indication of a sell. And I said, okay, time to get out. Let's get out of this. And we got out before it went down. But we also had, when we bought that, with 7%, we also had a stop, was about a 1.5% stop, 2% stop. So we knew exactly we were going to risk 2% to try to make at least 6 to 8%. So check it out. At the end of 1 month, if you're not making any money, just go by my performance. All I ask you, judge me by my performance. If you're not making money at the end of the month, then dump me. That's all. The one thing I can guarantee you is you'll have a good night's sleep because you'll be out before any market crashes, I'll tell you that. We'll be right back. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil's Gang. You hear me talk about my video group. These are folks who don't have any time to learn. I do the actual investing for them. I do a video 3 times a day. All I do is follow what I do. As a result, if you were a gang member from January, we now have a 16% return for my video group. Join my gang, philsgang.com. If you're busy, it's a perfect solution.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the PhilsGang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
Stocks are higher following that strong employment report.
This is huge confirmation that the growth story is intact.
Despite all the angst about trade, I mean, this is still a pretty strong economy.
In May, the private sector was on fire.
For this stage of the cycle, we're seeing very healthy job growth.
This is a mind-boggling number.
Isn't the same thing we heard right before the crash, the dot-com crash? Remember that? Didn't we hear the same exact thing? Didn't we also hear the same thing before the crash of 2008? As a matter of fact, we heard the exact same thing before the crash in the dot-com crash when Leishman said this. He said this right before the crash, the exact thing he's saying today.
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in.
So he's saying things are great because people are spending more money than they're making. That's what he said right before the crash. Look, we had a 16% return on 13 stocks. I'm not suggesting every gang member made 16%. Let's cut it in half. Take the average gang member made 8%, made 5%. Let's be real conservative. So I don't care if stock markets go down or stock market goes up. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother my gang. When I come in here and I complain about this nonsense, this garbage, the narrative, the lies, it's because I'm grumpy about it. It aggravates me because I know what they're saying is not true. Look, at least someone has some sense.
Is if everything's so fabulous, why has the Citigroup Economic Surprise Index gone from 84 at the beginning of the year to 11 in a straight line? Why is the yield curve at its flattest since 2007? Why has consumer spending growth been cut in half? Why have retail sales growth been cut in quarter from the pace prior to the tax cut?
Yeah, what about that? Oh, you're not going to hear Payne or Varney or Marie Barr address that. They'd be afraid if they did, they may not get Chevrolet or GM to sponsor their show next month. This is nuts. This is crazy. You should be always in a position, you don't care if the market goes up or down. If you're in that position, then you are now following the banks, the insurance companies, the pension funds, the hedge funds, the REITs, the investment advisors, the endowments when they put their money in. until you can learn to do that, to follow them, then you don't really care, do you, if the market's going up or the market's going down? Because you're going to be in the right position. In the right position. You should feel so comfortable you go to bed at night, you don't care if the market's up or down. If you don't have that feeling, then you shouldn't be in the stock market. If you always got to depend on these dopes and always got to depend that the market's going up and you always call on your broker, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? You're in the wrong business. You're in the right business if you go to bed at night, you sleep like a baby because it doesn't matter. Because you're going to make as much money as it goes down as it goes up. And that's what I do here. And if I don't do it well, then leave. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. At the end of these 30 days, I'm going to give you during these 30 days stocks that the gang is in. And I'm going to change the video 3 times a day. I update it for you. I do also alerts. I see something going on. So I'm your coach. I'm guiding you. You don't do anything. Just listen to what I'm saying and just make sure you do exactly what I do. Just copy what I do. How easy is that? But this is so aggravating. It's unbelievable. Look, we got some good stocks that are ready to come on. Remember, oil stocks have dropped. Bank stocks have dropped. They are discounted stocks right now. If this market is going to go up, which I don't care if it does, there's some great buys on bank stocks and oil stocks. I've been following them for the last 2 weeks. We made money already on them when they went up. And guess what? We were out of the oil and we were out of the banks before they went down. And we had profits on those stocks, on those oil stocks, an average of, as I said, 10, 15, 16% on those stocks. But we were out before they dropped. So if you want to participate, 877-600-GANG, call. They'll answer, not in Asia or somewhere else, and they'll take care of you and try it for a month. Look, 157 million workforce. That's 49% of the United States population. We have 95 million people. Almost 30% of our population is not working. When they gave us that number today, the unemployment number of 3.4%, if I'm right, 3.8%, we're down from 3.9. That's a bold-faced lie. Because they don't talk about the discouraged worker. We have 1.5 million discouraged workers. What are they? They're workers who left the workforce. They're not working. They're unemployed. But because they've been looking for work in the last year, they don't count them as unemployed, even though they're unemployed. Just like the checks that everybody's on. No, just slipped my name. Not the unemployment check, but the disability checks that everybody's on. You know they count people that are on disability checks? They don't even count them as unemployed, for heaven's sakes. This is crazy. So just add back in the 1.5 million people, you've got an unemployment number, real number, between 12% and 18%. That's the real number. Since January 2009 to 2018, 20 million people are out of work. 20 more million people are out of work. They can't get work. The big thing is they can't. When they do show up and they get a job, they can't get wages. That's the biggest problem for this country. That's why we can't grow, because the companies don't want to pay them. They don't have to pay them. Open your mouth for a raise, you get fired because there's 10 people there to take your job. And guess what? And they'll ship your job overseas. There's 3 million job openings in this country that can't be filled. 3 million. Why? Because those are all jobs, high-tech, robot kind of jobs that our kids aren't being trained for. Instead, they go to college, they go get a student loan, they come out owing $35,000, $45,000, and they got a bachelor's in history. They would have been better going to a school, trade school, and learning how to run a robot. 3 million jobs. There's 500,000 jobs alone that can't be filled in manufacturing. We can't fill them because our kids aren't being trained. Why? Because our CEOs don't want to train them. They don't want to pay the money. Because what are the CEOs doing? They're putting the money in their pocket. They're not reinvesting back in their company. That way the stock goes up and they get rich. That's the problem. So that's why wages aren't going up. See, CEOs are smart. They don't listen to Payne. They don't listen to Maria Bartiromo. They don't listen to these people. They know the real truth about this economy. It's a debt-ridden economy. The only reason why this economy is where it is because of debt, because of credit cards and borrowing. It's all about debt. They know that. So that's why they are not taking their money or their tax money, their windfall, and plowing it back into their company, into capital investment, so that we get increased productivity, which gives you increased wages, because they know there's no demand. Because through the whole United States, people, their wages haven't gone up since the 70s. They know that, so why would they take and plow money back into their companies? They're plowing it back into their pocket. So we have a tremendous income inequality that's killing this country. That's the real problem, the income inequality. But look, what it really comes down to at the end of the day, do you have enough money to retire? Do you have enough money if you lose your job for a year, you can be comfortable? If you can't, join me. Especially if you're in the middle of this retirement crisis. If you don't feel comfortable that you got enough to retire, for heaven's sakes, join me. I can't fix everything. I can't make you a millionaire. But one thing I can do is work like hell for you and do the best I can for you. And I'll always make sure when we buy a stock, we know exactly our downside. We always will know our downside. That's what's important. Join. Call now, 877-600-GANG, and remember St. Jude when you start making money.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.